Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Steel Twins recording studio in the cherry capital of the world, Traverse City, Michigan. Introducing your hosts, the Cannonball, the Cannon, the Steel Twins.
What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means.
That's right, it's regular voice acting night.
Yep, and I gotta say, I took a look at Andrew's solo run with Turnabout Storyteller. Nice little, unrelated, warm-up battle or a warm-up episode. Warm-up case, or it's the cool down before the main event. And I think this is a two-part main event when it comes to episodes. God knows how many videos we're going to have to do to get through this meat, because, folks, this case is going to be super meaty.
I hear that there's when you say two-part, that we may have to stop at 2 hours and finish the investigation on the next try.
Yep, that's right. We may, that's what we save and quit. That's what we save for, because
you
never know. So, let's just go ahead and just dive right into this. I want to know what's going on here. So, obviously, we broke out the energy drinks tonight. We've been holding on to these for quite a minute. So, if you have a cap to your bottle or a pin on your drink, you go ahead and pull that pin back or twist that cap off.
Twisty, twist, twist.
Oh my God, not that crazy lady.
Sorry.
Hey, package. What time is it?
It's time to get bombed.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mike. Damn good flavor. Midnight cherry.
Nice and deep and robust. Well, let's not dilly anymore. Live scene. Oh my goodness. Okay. And again, just for all of your support for over the years, just thank you. And we're just going to keep going until the wheels fall off.
Yeah. So apparently this is the final stream that we're doing for this week, unless we change our minds. But
we got some weekend plans coming in. But we may very well just transition to doing these streams on the weekends.
Yes.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to get with the board of directors on that. But sit down and don't stand up. Throw your hands up. Don't say the episode name yet. We'll get there when we get there. But it's time for the penultimate episode of Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice.
Good news. The check cleared. It's go time.
And this episode, Turnabout Revolution. Kind of sounds like a... The shit?
It's time for a revolution!
That's
far enough.
Who's me?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
That's crazy.
That's Maya's idea of a TV show, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Good people of Khura'in, we can't allow things to go on like this.
The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. The dragon never yields, nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
He seems like a menacing human being. May the 16th, 11 a.m. Wright, Anything Agency. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incident in Khura'in. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events?
Everyone?
Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo?
Yeah. Dirk, what are you up to this time?
Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo?
You could say that, but it was a long time ago.
You have no idea how long.
Nope.
And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent.
Yeah, about that. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh?
What the shit?
Whoa!
Hey!
No way! Hey there, Apollo. Long time no see. Have you been, son? What?
What the heck is this guy doing here?
What? It's...
It's the guy that was on TV.
Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Khura'in, and boy, are my arms tired.
Okay, hold on a second.
This can't be happening! I must be dreaming, or hallucinating, or both.
No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh.
I'm so confused.
Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions, I don't even know where to begin. But let's start with that bit about the man who raised you.
Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Ha 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 ha! Trucy, what do you say we close up early today?
What? Why?
Oh, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm gonna regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with too, but the fact is, I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. It figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years, and he's already asking for a favor.
Kind of like that dad that went to the grocery store to get cigarettes and milk and never came back. Only, I need a little bit more money.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what? For a fearsome rebel leader, he's just looking like a deadbeat dad right now. I don't dig. Well, let's keep going.
He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases.
Come on, Polly. I need details. Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay, hold your horses. First, I got a few questions of my own. All right,
Gosh, let's talk to him. Holy shit! I mean, we're just diving head first into this. What?
What? What? Dirk. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sadmati. I'm a rebel by trade.
A rebel? But on TV, they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way.
Trucy! Ha 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 ha! You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group, the Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Khura'in, I'm like the boogeyman, a tall tale parents use to spook their kids straight.
That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with.
This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift.
Dirk, we have some bad news for you. They're siblings from different parents. Oh boy.
Wait, what?
Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me, Dad.
She's a plucky one, all right. Someone pluck me out of my misery.
Now, about that man who raised you business.
All right, foster father. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo?
The truth is, I grew up in the Kingdom of Khura'in. Did I, never mention that?
No, you didn't.
Oh, so you grew up in Khura'in? Wait, are you saying you're not from around here, Polly?
No, it's just I was raised in Khura'in when I was really little.
Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you. How come you never told me?
Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What? What? That I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke.
It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would even believe you. So you two haven't seen each other in a... while, huh?
You could say that. I wager it's been at least 10 years.
Jesus H. Christ.
Well, that's a really long time.
Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello.
Even though it's like that's what you just did. What is happening here? Unless he was hiding out in Los Angeles this whole time.
I don't even know it. I don't even know either, man.
Man,
Holy jeez.
I have so many questions.
I get it. It's fine. Though, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Khura'in. No, that's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose.
Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with?
Request.
Yep.
I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Khura'in.
Oh.
Well,
Wait a minute.
a treasure hunt?
Wait a minute. Huh? Hang on.
That's where you come in. Huh?
Okay, this is... Man, keep going.
The Founder's Orb?
Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours?
Ha 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 ha! Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide or nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time.
No way!
So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Guess that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Ha 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 ha! Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on! I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a sacred treasure from a temple's treasure room. That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb.
Oh, right, because it was that peace, love, and no. First of all, the guy that first fingered the treasure was that Pat Roll guy, and then peace, love, and understanding killed Pat Roll to get his hands on the treasure. But then peace, love, and understanding supposedly made a deal. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Really? Yes. Baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes.
Ooh, so it's like a setup.
That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Khura'in Village. Sorry for party rocking. Football Johnny, thanks for joining the chat, my man.
Hey, and okay, well, holy shit, Khura'in Village. Damn.
Khura'in Village? Yes, I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Khura'in. Spirit mediums. Right.
Maya.
And Pearl. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. My defiant dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently, someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief? Most likely. And you think this guy would just hand the orb over to you? My name's Obama. I don't even know about my name's Obama.
That's gotta be. We'll call that your nickname.
My compatriot Dat says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dat, I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me?
You know what? Part of me wants to say no, but what does story mode tell us?
Fine. Fine. But I'll charge my standard fee. Now tell me about the Founder's Orb. No, hold on. May I try something real quick?
Sure.
How's that?
That's okay. I mean, all right.
The Founder's Orb.
Let us know how this sounds.
Yep. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium.
What do you mean faceless?
Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Khura'in, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Khura'inism.
And check that mark on her forehead.
Yeah. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide their face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago, and has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there is a riddle to the orb, and that any who could solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the Founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power, and thus the legal authority to rule Khura'in. Wait, suppose I believe this legend, that anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Khura'in regime? Only the rulers of Khura'in have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo, a legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you want to see with your own two eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Founder's Orb added to the court record.
A national treasure of the Kingdom of Khura'in. None but those in the royal family have laid eyes on it.
That should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi? I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 squares of meals a day, so...
Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch.
You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right? Ha 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 ha!
I still can't wrap my head around it, dude. They need to plug in some big assholes here.
Thanks, Dad. Ooh, that tuna looks good.
This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh well. Okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What the hell?
What is this?
A photo.
Let's go look at it.
What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away.
Oh, man.
What in the world?
Why does he look like Michael Jackson? I mean, that is the first thing that came to my mind, but it's like, damn.
Damn, bro. Ish.
Okay.
Huh? This is my father? His name was Jove Justice. Jove. I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that.
I don't think you have to go so close to the mic, dude.
Okay, thanks for the pickup. Why? Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture.
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it. So go on, take it. And don't ever let it go. You hear? Photo of my father added to the court record. Picture of my biological father, Jove Justice, who died in Khura'in.
I wonder if he... Something tells me he's going to be a POI, person of interest, in this episode.
Maybe.
Huge person of interest. And we're probably going to figure out what happened to dear old Dad. Oh,
Yikes, bro.
Folks, I sense an emotional roller coaster coming.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Like I said, pack a lunch.
Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? 1 second. Hey, Trucy, any idea where Athena is?
She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport.
Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today.
Oh, damn. I guess he is coming back from Khura'in.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point sitting around here waiting. Let's get going.
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure.
To Khura'in Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits.
Are we seriously doing a buddy cop situation here?
I think we better move. Khura'in Village.
Charge! May 16th, Khura'in Village.
Shout out to Reading and Turnabout for the background here.
Yeah, brings back memories.
So this is Khura'in, the mystical village of spirit channeling, and where ancient traditions come alive. It's like a really peaceful place. I I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo?
Come to think of it, we used to live way up in the mountains too, just like this.
Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace.
I still can't wrap my mind around it all, you know. That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmati's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing the whole bus ride here.
I guess it is a lot to take in.
So tell me, Mr.
Dirk? So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar, he was. A real rascal.
I can't believe. Yep. Welcome to the early 2000s, kids.
I swear to God, this is what this text said. He and Nyota used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds. I even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Do not
whoa,
pull
whoa.
that shit out right now. Okay?
No. Whoa, Dirk.
No.
No way! Prosecutor Sadmati used to be like that too?
The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies.
This is turning super cringe, kids. But I'm sure it's gonna get interesting soon.
Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? Aw, you're no fun.
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly.
Hey, what are you people doing here?
What do you mean, you people?
Hey, what are you people doing here?
Emma? You know this lady's son? Yeah, this is Emma Sky. She's a detective.
Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let it slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies?
By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case?
Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
Huh? How'd you know that? Uh-oh. We're actually on the way to meet with him right now.
Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way.
Really? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. All right, I think we're gonna move.
All right, yeah, I guess we're moving to the doctor's study.
May the 16th, Khura'in Village. Doctor's study.
What's that thing on the ground?
Beats me.
There's a lot of wacky shit in here.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what? Kind of reminds me of the Pokemon.
Me too. So this is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow, look at all those books. The shelves go from floor to ceiling. It's like a library in here.
Kind of reminds me of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Including that ladder.
Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics. They're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. There's blood on that book.
And there's a body outline.
All I see is a mess.
What's with that white outline?
Trouble's afoot.
Emma, where's the doctor?
Well, the thing is, he died last night.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, we got a murder on our hands.
Oh boy.
It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death.
What?
Oh, damn.
Please tell me you're joking.
As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books. Oh man, what do we do now?
And what the heck are you guys doing hanging out at the scene of the crime?
I mean, how can you transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, it is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened? Let's talk to her. The doctor's death. So the doctor died in an accident?
I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books.
This morning?
Talk about bad timing.
You mentioned that he had fallen off a ladder.
Right. We believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently, he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one, and that sent him headlong on a fatal fall on the hard floor. How sad. Killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved.
For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body?
About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous.
What?
What the? That's not good.
Not good at all.
It happens now and then. Some people would rather not get involved with the police.
I can relate to that.
I bet you can.
Yeah, being a wanted man and all. What now, Dirk? A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. All right, the Founder's Orb. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. The doctor was supposed to hand over a sacred relic known as the Founder's Orb. Pops?
Oh, I see. That could be a problem considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B?
I have an agreement in writing.
Uh-oh.
My compatriot Dats should have it.
Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting?
Dirk.
Oh, boy.
Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the Kingdom of Khura'in.
All the way from Khura'in, huh? So, what do you do there?
I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that.
Sure.
I'm focused now on making Khura'in a better place through volunteer work.
Yeah, you could say that.
Volunteer work, huh? How interesting.
Well, it's not technically a lie.
So, how do you two know each other?
Oh, he's sort of my foster father.
Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sadmati's real father, too. What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmati? I'm so sorry. Seems you had quite a life.
Guess she's put a few things together.
Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before?
Not that I recall.
Uh-oh.
Great. She must have seen that news report on TV. Really complicate things if he figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. Sure you're not mistaking him for someone else.
Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch? You don't see that every day.
Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things.
So, what does that sacred relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk.
Sounds. I think I detect a hint of sarcasm there. Anyway.
Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over?
I guess not. But in exchange, you're gonna help me with my investigation.
Sure, can't hurt.
Famous last words.
Yup.
Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure.
All right, let's examine.
All right, let's take a peek around here. Okay.
What's luggage? What's that?
He's a luggage.
That's one big suitcase.
Hey, look at that.
Oh,
shout out to
The British of the turnabout, the Shikishido.
Yeah, no kidding. Remember when that was used to skewer somebody?
Oh my God.
Oh, and the gravy stain.
Oh,
Wow, man.
Nice.
Talk about awesome.
That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
I just saw an urn behind Dirk. Just give me a second. Yeah, never mind.
No, someone left it here last night.
So the doctor might have had a visitor? But how can you tell?
That sticker there. You only see those on airport luggage, which means its owner is likely from overseas.
Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it to see what's inside.
I would advise against that, Apollo.
Guess not.
That's because you're not me, Emma Sky, forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook.
Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person.
Oh, I didn't realize she was the one that was laughing.
Sorry. Oh, that's just what happens when her forensic switch gets flipped.
Yep.
With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie.
Is that fingerprint powder?
That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go.
All right, let's see it.
You remember how to do this, right?
I apply a powder to where I think some prints might be and blow any excess off?
Exactly. Well, have at it.
Now, where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase?
I got a couple ideas.
Yeah, I like that. Handles or the side of the bag, whatever. No, not there. Probably the pull handle. Try that.
This guy here.
I don't know. Oh, there's some prints right there.
Okay, can I zoom or something?
Try pressing circle to zoom out or something. Oh.
This one isn't clear enough for a match.
Where else could someone leave prints behind? Think, son. How might someone handle a suitcase? Start by considering what you do with them. Well, besides being wheeled or carried, they can be opened and closed. So I should look for prints that would be left at those times. Check the snaps or whatever.
Okay.
Not those. I think those are like the latches or whatever. Check the other side. Yeah, those. Check the other side. Hey, see that? See that print right there?
Oh, there's a big one right here.
No, I don't think so. No.
This is okay. What does story mode tell us?
Right there. Doesn't look like there are any prints here. keep going. What the heck? Nope, doesn't look like there are any prints here. Hey, Emma, I got a pretty clear print here.
Okay, now let me know who you think it could belong to.
Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit.
Dad's, maybe?
Maybe.
Ah,
Looks pretty good.
all right. Ah, we got a match.
We have a match.
Dads, come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone.
Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that, knucklehead.
Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier.
Really?
Oh.
A suspicious man had been reported in the area, but when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot.
What? Sorry about that. Khura'inese people aren't all like him, I swear.
No, just the rebels.
Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere.
Maybe he knows something about the orb. Let's talk to him. Or something, yeah. No, let's
I guess we gotta keep examining, I suppose.
check the
What? Check what?
the white line.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
So this is where Dr. Buff died.
Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly.
I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain?
Interesting.
It appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night.
That's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside.
Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window, and a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they'd found.
So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Study photo added to the court record.
The doctor fell, hit his head on the floor, and died. There are blood and coffee stains on one of the books. Study diagram added to the court record.
Diagram of the doctor's study. Note the bookcase, large window, and second floor area.
All right. Let's look at the window.
What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf positioned for some privacy around his desk. Okay. You said you saw an urn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Amy
Amy.
urn. Amy. Why is someone's name written on there? On here.
Ask Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things.
Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big.
It's not just any urn, you dimwit.
Yeah, just shout out to the stolen turnabout.
Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says WRIGHT in super big letters.
The less said about this, the better.
Okay, we gotta look at this.
It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value.
Archaeological value.
Yeah. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this.
Yeah, and we gotta look at the gravy stain.
There's a brown stain on the scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows? But it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend, food splatter art. That pun wounded me gravely, Dirk.
Oh, Jesus. There's a book on the floor.
Yeah,
here.
what's
that?
that? Look! It's one of the doctor's notebooks.
Uh-oh. This is interesting.
Maybe there's something about the orb in there.
Matama Motiform Khura'in founding period.
When Dragon and Tiger battle, the founders offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed.
Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us in all her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power.
Known.
Oh.
It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. These must be his research notes on the founder's orb. What's that on the right page? It looks like a poem or something. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Khura'inese rites of offering since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. Isn't the song everyone in Khura'in knows? Not much of a way to keep it secret.
Unless you don't know how to solve it.
It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that.
That's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. The second half? Isn't the part that begins, offer thy prayers? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. Research notes added to the court record.
Research notes on the Song of Ceremony and the box containing the Founder's Orb. Okay, I guess we grabbed it. Now look at all this. What's this weird shit on the floor?
There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like one of those. They look like those famous geoglyph things.
Shout out to Tears of the Kingdom.
They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies, and the doctors has just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field.
Ugh.
I don't think it was on purpose.
All right. So what's this? It looks like a Rosetta Stone.
There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa! It's moving! Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all targets!
Uh-oh. Run!
Do I even want to know what this thing is for?
Oh, all right. I thought it was okay.
Coffee.
That's where that coffee stain came from.
A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. Guess I better clean this up. What are you doing there, son?
What am I doing cleaning this office?
Yeah, you're tampering with a crime scene.
Idiot! Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No. It's just, if I don't keep the place clean, no one will.
All right. Okay, so we gotta go upstairs.
It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up?
Wait, You're not afraid of heights, are you?
Oh, well,
We found that out earlier on in this game.
yep.
Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking its first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon.
It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house.
Alright.
What's
Okay,
this?
you look at this. That might be interesting.
What a huge wall relief. It seems to depict the spirit channeling.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, the spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Khura'in. Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted. Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes? And that her third eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above. It is said to have been on her forehead. Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Alright, what the heck are we doing now?
It's up that ladder.
Okay.
The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that height, a fall into a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place.
Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven.
Okay, we don't need any, why am I saying Leonard Skinner? It's, Led Zeppelin
Led Zeppelin.
references. Okay, we're done. Finally.
It seems the orb isn't here. That means Stats might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. Alright. I think we better move. Back to Khura'in Village. Charge! May
Hey.
16th, Khura'in Village. Good day to you, citizens of Khura'in Village. My name is Politician, and I want your vote.
Oh dear.
Ugh, not this bastard. Wow, that's really loud.
Look, something's coming this way.
Paul?
Politician, Savior of Khura'in has come to... It's you people!
Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way? Right, left,
Right, left.
Halt!
It's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins?
What?
What?
So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters.
And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor?
What a foolish question. I memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Khura'in. After all, I am the man who is destined to be king of this fine nation someday.
Who are you?
What do you mean, kid?
Ignorant fools, I am the politician. I am a soon-to-be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you never heard of me before.
You can take Dirk.
Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo?
Not that I know of.
I'm running for a seat on the local council right now.
I guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere.
But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics.
And rider of his grandfather's coattails.
Are you blinded by my majesty?
Blinded? Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one.
Sure.
Ah, day to you, good people of Khura'in. I am politician. It's time to acclaim the glory of Khura'in together. A convenience store on every corner. A karaoke bar in every home. A vote for politicians, a vote for a happier, happier Khura'in village.
Turn off that.
Turn off that unfair racket, you fool! You're a stain on your grandfather's good name!
Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated, as always.
I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear.
In other words, he's a model politician.
That's a good one, Polly.
Now, where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there?
Talk to him.
Oh, for crying out loud, you idiot. This is ridiculous.
Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning?
That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly.
We'll try harder next time, sir.
Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat.
The Athena family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country.
Really?
My grandfather, Abe Athena, was a prominent member of Congress, and he was born right here in Khura'in. There is a person here who hasn't heard of him.
All I asked about was his palanquin.
You must have heard of the Athenians. I'm even reviving old country campaigning style.
Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Trucy?
I don't recall ever reading about them at school.
Young people today. You people really need to pay more attention to politics.
Doctor's house.
So, what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house?
He's going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us.
Shut the fuck up, Polly!
It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Khura'in.
I really would not have made that public.
The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you?
Wait, what do you know about the orb?
I know that it's mine, that's what.
How do you figure that?
Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Amy Faye.
Oh, damn!
Yikes.
That's a name we haven't heard in a long time.
The Crystal of Amy Faye?
That's right. It's been passed down for generations in the Athena family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket.
So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom?
That's not what Dirk said. Strange.
Yikes.
Man, this is getting real weird real fast.
Man, listen. But I've been told the doctor himself said that. Said that he had the Founder's Orb.
It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Amy Faye being the Founder's Orb.
Weird foreigner?
Could he mean?
Is this the foreigner you're talking about?
It's either Dats or... Yep.
Yes, that's him.
I thought so.
Now we really have to find Dats.
Dats.
Do you know where this man is now?
I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse.
What?
That buffoon.
Well, at least we know where he is now.
Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb.
So, you really are after my crystal?
No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it.
Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine, and I intend to give it to my benefactor.
Your
benefactor?
Now, who is that?
Beats me. Your benefactor. My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world.
Does it happen to be anybody from the Khura'in administration?
Boy, I sure hope not. You have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence.
So you're just gonna give your family heirloom away to this person?
That's right. It's a purely political decision.
And in exchange, your patron will get the people of Khura'in to vote for you?
Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections.
Isn't it illegal to buy votes?
Well, good luck with that, I guess.
You just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday.
What now what? I think we're gonna examine something. Or move. Move to the detention center. Da-da-da-da-da! Charge!
Oh boy, he's already playing.
May the 16th, detention center, visitor's room.
Hey,
Yipes! What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime, I have nothing to say to you.
Tats, it's me, Dirk.
Oh. Dirk, you're a sight for sore eyes. I knew you'd come save me.
Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into.
My bad, my bad. At least the grub here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk?
No thanks. They'd just send me back to Khura'in where I'd face immediate execution.
Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea.
Looks like he's still the same, too.
Long time no see, Dats. Huh? Hey, you look kind of familiar.
Here we go.
Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How have you been? Fine. And you, Dads? You look good, besides the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ. Horns? They grown up with you just like stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we needed to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I got all the time in the world.
I bet you do.
The slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it.
He's rather laid back for someone in police custody.
Talk to him about the orb. Dax, what was the doctor? What was what the doctor had really the Founder's orb? Absolutely, positively. The doc was sure of it.
Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Amy Faye. He also claims you were filling the doctor's head with lies.
That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. Hold on, let me check something.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, more explanations about BS here. Moving on. That ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All this fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's orb. So then that politician character was lying? Imagine that. A politician who lies.
How much you want to bet that it's that they are one and the same?
I don't know.
Man, they gotta be they have to be interconnected.
I bet he wants the orb all to himself.
I wonder who's telling the truth.
Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's orb.
I would have had a notary sign off on that. Let me see that. Orb transfer agreement. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Dr. Archie Buff.
I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff.
See? I got it all down in writing.
But Tats, why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end here?
Sounds like he was scared of you.
Dax, did you threaten the doctor in any way?
No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought it might hurt him. Sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. Orb transfer agreement entered to the court record.
States, I agree. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Reason for arrest.
What have you done now, Tats?
Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell you. It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell you. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that? Right.
So what happened after that?
They caught me hiding in a doghouse. Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades.
Sounds like the dog's got the last laugh.
Tats, weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful?
Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway.
What are the charges this time?
Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise, because I lost my passport.
You dummy. You big dummy.
Is there any way they'd let you go?
Not without my passport. If only I had it. Dirk, AJ, you gotta find my passport.
All right, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dax's passport be?
Oh, about the orb's whereabouts? Maybe the doc's kid knows something.
Doc's kid?
The doctor has a kid? Yeah, bit of a shut-in though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in?
Sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going.
Time for your questioning. Follow me.
It must be lunchtime. Today is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken.
You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself.
Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around.
Oh boy. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is...
Not gonna be easy, I know.
Alright, so I guess we're moving. Back to the doctor's study.
May 16th, Khura'in Village. Doctor's study.
Hey, there's something on the floor over there, and
It's
something's happened to this place while we were gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago.
He was?
What was Daddy doing here?
Good question.
He said he was looking for something.
Did he say anything else?
Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport. Yes, that was it.
I guess Athena really did get lost.
But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me.
Of course. Thanks, Emma.
First and foremost, we'd better find Datz's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child.
Hey, is it just me? Or is there something new in here?
Look at it.
Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it too.
Let's not forget about Dax's passport. It should be around here somewhere.
Probably stuck in his suitcase. So, first of all, what is this?
Was ist das?
What's this? A model helicopter?
Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid.
We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts.
Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't going to be easy.
All right. Okay.
Could it be in a suitcase?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
That's a suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there.
It's no good. It's locked tight.
We should have asked him for the key. What are we gonna do about Dax's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open.
Have you ever tried using a lockpick?
Right?
Why don't I take it over to Dad so he can unlock it? That way you guys can continue looking for the orb.
Good thinking, Trucy.
Okay, here I go.
Huh?
Huh? What the... This thing weighs a ton.
Let me try. Jeez, how could a suitcase be so heavy?
Guys, the Founder's Orb is in Dax's suitcase.
What?
Oh,
no way.
Man.
Wait a minute.
That's a pretty fine theory.
We gotta prove it.
We must prove it.
Is it filled with bricks or something?
Knowing Dax, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. Here's the dumb thing. If he packed the Founder's Orb in his suitcase, why didn't he tell anybody? Idiot. And maybe that's not what's in there anyway. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock.
What? Are you gonna pick it?
Uh-oh. There you go.
That was fast.
A lock like that is child's play to me, especially after all the wrongly imposed compatriots I've busted out over the years.
You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer.
And here we go. That's his passport. Yay!
Yay!
I'll take it over to him.
Thanks, Trucy.
No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later.
Open the suitcase and tell us what's in it.
There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation.
Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we had a father-son talk, huh, son?
Yeah. Well over a decade.
So, Apollo, how have you been?
Fine. I'm fine, I guess.
Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear.
Okay.
Man.
So what do we talk about now?
Well, why don't you guys just keep looking for the orb? Get down! Hit the dirt, son!
Huh?
No!
What the? Ah!
What the heck? Did he just get ripped to shreds? Speak to me, son! Say something!
That's smart.
You maggots! What do you think you're doing invading Bob's ass base? I'm gonna escort you down in Siberia before you get past me, you old Billy Yahoos!
Whoa! It can talk? What kind of drone is this anyway?
Draw nothing. Let Sergeant box you, soldier. Got that, you lonely grunts?
Ow! What the who now?
Puff? Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls.
He's controlling this thing?
Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him.
Got it. Sergeant Buff?
Sergeant Buff, sir. You forgot to say sir. Ain't you never seen a war movie before?
Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir!
That's better. Much better. Now, state your name. Unit and rank, soldier.
I'm Apollo Justice. I serve at the Wright Anything Agency. And my rank is, fledgling lawyer? Sir!
Affirmative, Private Justice.
Private?
Listen up, Dr. Baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops.
Huh? Oh, you want my name, unit, and rank too? I'm Dirk Sadmat. I'm Dirk Sadmati. I command the rebel group, the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is, leader, sir.
Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commander Dirk. Wait a second. What's with that ridiculous smoke you call a head? Soldiers should be clean cut.
Sorry, but this is my signature look. Whoa! Fine. I'll get a haircut before we ship out.
Listen up, you. It's kill and be killed out in that battlefield. No place for leaving conditioners. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that.
What in God's name is happening right now?
Oh, boy.
This makes absolutely no sense.
He's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors.
This is going to be harder than I thought, son.
Oops. Talk to him. Sergeant Buff. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir?
Affirmative. Well, I can see everything you do from here, so... Dead Hunt, soldier! Wipe that stupid look off your face! I'm gonna whip you a sheltered pink. Paste Nix into shape.
With what? Your charming personality?
Look, it's got a camera and speakers too.
Oops.
That's not all, Commander. With these arms, I can cook you clean, too. Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty. Snap to it, on the double.
As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office. Sergeant's drone added to the court record.
A helicopter drone operated by the doctor's kid, equipped with a camera and a microphone. That thing's pretty handy. Us Defiant Dragons could use one of those.
Yes, this is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense.
Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room?
Holding up in a stronghold and defending against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. The timeless strategy is still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers.
I meant no offense. It was just an observation.
So the Green One wain't even start the firearms got something to say, does he?
Sorry. It won't happen again, sir.
Darn you. Now say your attention, soldier.
Location of the orb. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us.
What? Papa promised you that?
He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is.
Papa, why? Why'd you have to die?
It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss.
If it helps at all, I know how you feel, Sergeant. What did I do now?
You insignificant maggot! What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First, I lost Mama, and now I've lost Papa.
You lost your mother too?
She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone.
Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother?
Your mother.
Why do I get the impression that there's a child behind this drone, but he could be like a 20-year-old shut-in? I don't know. It's funnier making him act like an army man, though.
Your mom. Mama passed away about 6 months ago. Oops.
Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I'd yet to engage my siege defense strategy.
In other words, something caused them to withdraw from the world.
It was arson. It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came. So Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out a window, and jumped.
She did what?
She was like a walking, talking Medal of Valor, my mama was. She delivered me safely in a terra firma with a perfectly executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground.
What is it with these former military personnel? Jesus.
She sounds like a superhero or something.
But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live. Ah! Mama!
I don't know what to say.
And the person who started the fire?
He was immediately apprehended. The thief was standing outside waiting while the building burned.
At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace.
I lost both of my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama. Papa.
Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. You must really feel alone now.
Apollo, I imagine you know what he's going through.
I do?
The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand.
Now what?
Yeah, hang on now. Let us present.
This photo of my father.
Yep.
Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this?
What do we have here?
It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire.
What?
like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. Okay. Do you mean to tell me that the man responsible for Sarge's mama's death is also the man responsible for Jove Justice's death?
Uh-oh.
What is happening? No. I think we gotta do. I got a question. You got a question?
Yeah, I got a question. Let's go somebody else.
What the heck is going on here? But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son.
Private Justice, you suffered a loss just like mine.
I have. And that's why I know how you feel.
But you still have your mother, don't you? No.
I lost her too.
What?
She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead.
She is still alive, you know.
You just don't know it yet, do you, boy? Heck, I don't even know what she looks like.
Wow.
Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him.
Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal.
Corporal?
Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice.
I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit.
Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. And call me Sarge. Don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now.
Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb.
Dirk's getting way too much of a kick out of this. Location of the orb.
Oops. Yep. I pressed the wrong button, so give me a second. Son of a bitch. You're on the train duty.
So I don't see enough of the toilet back in the office. Yeah.
Siege defense.
Okay,
Here we go.
Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be?
I was here in private study until last night. When he said he was going to go hide somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it.
Where do you think he could have hidden it?
Somewhere in the village, I guess. He said he found a suitable hiding place for it.
So, it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in a village. The only question is where?
Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the place again.
We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. It might steer us toward the hiding place. I don't think I should use the comms. If you use the phone.
Okay.
So, Sarge, what was your father like?
Pop was kind, his mom was courageous. His whole reason for moving up to the countryside was for me.
What do you mean?
I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics.
What a fine father.
position at the university to move in.
He did?
He did. He gave up his beloved research position just for me. The parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now.
There's no one in the world I respected more than him. That just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels.
So now what do we gotta do?
I guess we're looking around.
All right, the computer. This computer could provide some useful information. Drat! It's password protected. Dirk, you're good at getting into places you're not supposed to.
Don't look at me. I don't know the first thing about computers.
Leave it to me. Modern-day warrior must be well-versed in technology and have mean pride. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield.
Huh?
And I'm in.
Looks like modern-day warriors have mean keyboard skills too.
Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, what's this? An email message.
I deciphered the patterns, but have yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key. Dr. Buff, how's your research coming along?
Now this is interesting. It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor. It's a research report to whoever. Oh my God. It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. Paw 711 at Nmail. Who is that?
No idea.
Here, I put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier.
Email added to the court record.
Data obtained from the doctor's computer includes a report on his research into the founder's orb.
All right, well, what else we got? Okay, this jacket.
I was going to look at that too.
It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet and there's fresh mud on it. That must mean someone wore it recently.
Doctor wore it.
Doctor, yes.
Indeed. Maybe even as recently as last night.
Sarge, did it rain here last night?
Negative. There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Then how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet?
When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me.
That means it got like this later at night.
Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue.
Raincoat added to the court record.
Seems the doctor wore this last night. Bears a distinctive yellow and green two-tone design. Hey, shout out to, okay, remember that case at Turnabout Academy?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, this thing.
Are these the doctors?
Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he'd been having trouble reading lately. But those glasses seem to help.
Reading glasses, eh? I'll just hold on to these.
Dirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too.
Perish the thought. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Doctor's reading glasses added to the court record.
The doctor's poor eyesight meant he couldn't read anything without these. They were found on his desk. Let's see.
Okay, there's muddy boots.
It's a shoe cubby. These shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. These boots here are a little damp.
And it looks like there's something inside this one.
Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night.
They might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look.
Mud prints, maybe. There's a question mark on the bottom of this boot.
Papa had those custom made for his archaeological field work. He had the soul of an adventurer.
This boot had the soul of an adventurer too.
Whatever. God. All right, yeah, because it looks like a question mark. So
Yeah, it
that'll
does.
be fun. All right, so what do we got?
We might get a better look inside if we undid these straps.
Velcro shoes.
Yeah, look inside. What's this?
Ooh, look at that.
Nothing particularly interesting here. Yeah. It looks like some kind of glowing moss.
It could have come from wherever the doctor went last night.
That kind of looks like that moss that was on that stone slab in the rebel hideout all the way in Khura'in. I don't know.
Must have gotten in with some of that mud.
Might be worth looking into. If it'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb.
And I bet you I thought I saw a microscope in here somewhere.
Glowing moss added to the court record.
Stuck to the insole of the doctor's boot. It probably got there when he went to hide the Founder's orb.
All right, it's been an hour 37. Okay, let's go over what we learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat. And it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas what that might be, Sarge?
Negative, Command. Negative, comrade. I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied by siege defense strategy ever since we moved to the village.
Well, son, seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that.
All right, you know what? Do you want to cut it off here?
Well, it's only like 1:38. What do you think? You're the captain of this ship.
I mean, okay, let's keep going.
30 more minutes though. What do you say?
Sure. But I'll tell you what, if we run into a checkpoint,
May 16th, Khura'in Village.
well, of course now he's got those politician
Posters.
everywhere.
It feels like somebody's watching me and it's really creeping me out. Oh, it's just politicians' campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever. I got more important things to be paying attention to.
What great weather. It really lifts the spirits. I know. After our little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son?
Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we?
Just look at that mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there.
I think I'll pass, but thanks.
Oh, so hunting's a no-go. Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then. Apollo, something seems different from the last time we were here.
You mean the posters?
No, not those.
What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. All right, examine. But what else?
I see an easel right there.
Yeah, right
That
there.
wasn't there before.
What do we have here? Huh? It looks like an unfinished picture, like something a little kid might paint.
Oh,
boy.
would you look at that?
That's the guy in the raincoat.
You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of.
I think it's supposed to be nighttime, but what's that thing on the left?
A monster, or some kind of alien, perhaps. In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing.
Well, what did you expect from a little kid? Little kid? Are we a little kid? Huh? Oh, it's you, Pearl.
Why? Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise!
Oh dear. Nice job, Apollo.
It's been quite some time. How have you been?
Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl.
Aren't you going to introduce me, son?
Of course. This is Pearl Fay. She's a spirit medium here in Khura'in Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my, client.
Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Nice to meet you too. And what a polite little girl you are.
Actually, I'm a high schooler.
Oops, sorry about that. So, you're a spirit medium. Does that mean you can channel spirits then?
Yes, I'm still in training though. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling.
Well now, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady.
Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there is so much more I must learn.
Mystic Maya? Oh, right, Maya Fey, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves.
Yes, she's an amazing medium, and soon she'll be the next head of the Fae clan too.
Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one.
Well, we did see Maya turn into the high priest, and the high priest was pretty damn tall and skinny.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way out here, Mr. Apollo?
Oh, just a small matter to take care of.
Wait, would it happen to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into?
Edgeworth?
Edgeworth?
What's his name doing in this?
What? Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here?
Oh, so it's a different matter then. Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Oh? Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district's chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Khura'in? Well, no point obsessing over it.
Dude, it's Ace Attorney. Everything is connected.
Come to think of it, you live here in Khura'in Village, don't you, Pearl?
Yes, I was born and raised here.
This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study.
So,
yeah, let's Lorraine goes.
Sorry. I wish I could help, but...
No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry I wasted your time like that.
At least let me offer you some tea. I mean, you must be tired from all your investigating.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We'll be just fine, thank you. She's so polite, it's hard not to feel rude around her. So it's probably not it. Maybe we should talk to her. Oh, wait, listen. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow?
That looks like Mitama moss. It grows on Mount Mitama and gives off a soft glow in the dark.
Mount Mitama?
See that mountain over there? That's Mount Mitama.
Oh boy. And how would one get there?
You can take a bus from that bus stop over there. May I ask why you were so interested in that moss?
Well, Dr. Buck was supposed to give us something, but it seems he hid it somewhere last night.
He did? Maybe that's why he,
Pearl, do you know something that might help us?
Well...
Sounds like I better find out what she knows. Alright, Khura'in Village.
What a peaceful place. Ah, nothing beats mountain air.
Many of the villagers have left for the city, but I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, and fireflies in the summer. Plus, the big, beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain.
The ocean? What do you say we go for a swim, son?
Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Pearl? Khura'in Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right?
Yes, and I'm part of a long line of mediums.
I've never seen a channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away?
No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name.
Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name? That's an amazing ability.
It is, but it can only be learned by those with a gift occurring in certain bloodlines and years of intense training. At present, Mystic Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits.
Looks like spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Khura'in.
I heard there used to be many more of us a long time ago, but now we are in very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay. They want the thrill of the big city.
Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. What about you? Are you not interested in things like that?
Who, me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and, well, oh, never mind.
It's okay, Pearl. You're at that age after all. Where the doctor went. Pearl, do you have any idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night?
Well... about that... All I know is Dr. Buff is somewhere on Mount Mitama.
Uh-oh. Huh. My bracelet, it's reacting. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me. Alright, hit it with it.
Alright, let me see if I can find the twitch myself.
So all I know is Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Mitama.
Okay, so maybe it's...
Listen again. Yeah, it must be a... Somewhere on... Uh-oh, there's it. Gotcha!
Gotcha. Yeah, I found it.
Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Mitama. I could tell because you rubbed your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it.
Oh, well...
That nighttime painting is yours, isn't it?
This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff.
I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I'm gonna guess that while you were out here painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Mitama from the bus stop.
No, I didn't see anything like that, I swear.
No? I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture. Oh, right there.
Take that! You think that's the doctor? I may not be a very good artist, but at least I know how to draw a person.
Okay, if this isn't a person, then what is it?
That's a rain spirit.
And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop?
Rain spirits have places to go too.
This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is Dr. Buff, and this piece of evidence proves it.
Take that!
This is the raincoat we found in the doctor's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now, see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture?
Huh?
You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to lie, but...
Oh boy. Alright, where the doctor went?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night.
It's alright. Just please, tell me everything you know.
Of course. I was painting out here last night when the doctor came up to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat, even though it wasn't raining, and a helmet with a light on it.
Sounds like he was well prepared for something.
I know. That's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled, like he hadn't noticed me there. And then he suddenly said,
Please don't tell anyone you saw me here. Why would he want to silence you like that?
Something must have happened to spook him, and he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb.
But where could he have been going dressed like that?
My best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Mitama. I heard there's a cave there where mediums of the Khura'in tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it there are some sort of mystical ruins in there.
Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Politician. Oh, we met this weirdo earlier named Politician. Do you know anything about him?
Yes, he's been campaigning a lot around here lately, and the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day.
Well, the local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace.
Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Athena family is so powerful.
Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince?
Nice alliteration there, Apollo.
He seems pretty intent on winning here in Khura'in. Is there some special reason why?
I'm not sure, but I have an idea. The spirit mediums of Khura'in once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's what he's after.
Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections.
The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Khura'in has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. It must play a similar role in this village.
Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins.
So basically, as politician's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village.
How much you want to bet that it's Morgan Fay?
Ooh, that would be a twist and a half.
Yep. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Khura'in village?
But she's in jail. And didn't they execute her?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, we should get going now. But thanks for all your help, Pearl.
You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care.
What do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp.
This treasure hunt is shaping up to be the real deal.
Really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
All right. Toot toot.
May 16th, Mount Mitama. Cave entrance. Phew, I'm all out of breath.
Oh, come on, that was nothing. And you're so much younger than me.
I, don't normally get this much exercise.
Need a break?
No, I'm fine. Dirk, look! There's Mitama moss growing in that cave over there.
This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside.
I think they're gonna literally be inside a cave. May 16th, Mount Mitama, cave. I can't see a thing.
Relax. Your eyes will adjust eventually. Now follow me.
I really think we need a flashlight, Dirk.
Should have brought one along then, son.
Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait, were you holding out on me?
Who are you talking to, Apollo?
You? Whoa! Someone just pushed me!
Apollo! What the? Apollo!
Ow!
Are you alright? Are you alright, son?
Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us.
Quite literally.
But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall.
I don't know. I don't think we'll be getting up the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but press on, son.
How can you even see in here?
Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait! One false step and we're dead. What in the world should we do?
Go forward.
I guess we keep going. There must have been some path for Dr. Buff to follow when he came to hide the orb.
Right. By the way, it looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift.
From lawyer to spelunker. How do I always get myself into these situations? We're never gonna make it out alive, I hope you know.
Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade or the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damn cave, I would have never taken your request, Dirk.
Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other.
There really better be a way out of here.
We'll find one before you know it. You'll see. The odd couple here.
As we're moving on. Dirt. May 16th, Mount Matama Cave.
We've been walking for over an hour. It's like a maze in here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to.
Yeah, this cave goes deeper than I thought.
Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Ever the optimist, aren't you? Maybe we should cut our losses. While we still can. Forge ahead. Even if we were to turn back, we wouldn't make it up that wall of solid rock. So I guess we keep going. How did I get stuck wandering around in the dark cave again? It's definitely not my job description.
Listen, son. Only the truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking.
And that helped you become an accomplished attorney? How?
It didn't. But when you need to earn a living, you'll take on any job just to survive. Say, how is your career going, by the way?
Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least.
Here we go.
My first trial really put me through the ringer. My next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties.
Okay, so now we're just going over the Apollo Justice trilogy. The Apollo Justice first game.
And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as Hair Forehead. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword.
Sounds like you've, seen quite a bit.
You're telling me.
Listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long.
It's fine, Dirk. What happened, happened.
Careful. The ground doesn't feel as solid here.
What? Oh no! Yikes! The cave floor's collapsing!
Ah, not again!
Well, at least they landed in water.
May 16th, wherever.
Hey, Apollo, can you hear me?
It was Dirk.
Hey, Apollo, can you hear me?
Dirk? Oh, look at this!
Shit!
Huh? Where are we? I think we've hit the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, we're just around. Yeah, just about.
Whoa! What is this place?
That is crazy.
Yeah. Nuts.
I was shocked too. These ruins look really old.
It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here. I mean, those look like footprints over there. Huh.
Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that orb.
Yep, let's not waste any time here. What's this?
Oops. What's a plastic bottle doing here?
There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow.
These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottles of the boots we saw in his study.
So he made it all the way down here. The water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere.
Really? Because these are the only set I see.
He must have been looking for something. Ah, those prints. They're coming out of that lake.
Hey, you're right. But that would mean Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. Nothing particularly interesting here. It's a big stone altar. One false move, some god might come and smite us.
Oh, come on, it's not all doom and gloom.
I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirk.
You got me there, son.
Dear gods, please smite me now.
Okay, there it is.
This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here.
It's no good. It's locked tight.
There's no way to open it?
Doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole, which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside.
You don't think...
Okay, well, what's that?
Driftwood? How'd that get in here?
By drifting on in, I assume. The only question is, from where?
This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom. Bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there.
The water. It's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean.
Didn't Pearl mention something about the ocean? Like how it's on the other side of the mountain? Can't imagine she's meant it literally. So that's the hole we fell through. Doesn't look like we'll be going back that way. We're lucky we survived the fall from way up there.
Indeed, if that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history. You passed out the moment you hit the water.
Yeah, well, water's not really my thing.
This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we either go back through that hole or find some other way out.
Ugh, why am I always being a rock and a hard place, between a rock and a hard place?
Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out.
Ugh, we're this close to the orb.
Oh, come on, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all.
A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
How can he laugh at a time like this?
We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing.
Okay, let's see what we're dealing with.
Okay, so this is where the riddle comes into play. So if we go back to the court record and we go back to his notes, when Dragon and Tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed.
Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return.
Descending upon us in all her glory,
the founder bestows the greatest power known.
So let's see. When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Matama motif from Khura'in founding period. So, okay, I got an idea. This thing is
covered with pictures. And hey, each section also rotates.
Take a look at this, son. See the picture of a dragon battling a tiger. And this green and purple one is of a Khura'inese butterfly and a Matama.
I wonder if they're clues for figuring out how to open this box. Yes. Yes.
Bro, it can't be that simple. Dragon and tiger, butterfly and matama, prayers as fire, and descending in the founder. All right, check this shit out. Oh, hang on.
Nah.
So can we
Look
just...
at the top of this thing.
Okay.
There's a big button there. Huh? Nothing happened. Oh, okay, so now they're gonna try and figure it out.
It appears this box uses a picture-based combination lock. We'll have to rearrange the pictures on each side in the correct sequence.
Let's see. There's a dragon and tiger fight, a Khura'inese butterfly with a matama.
And a number of other pictures too.
Dirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it.
You read my mind, son.
I think this will help us open the puzzle box.
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes mention the Song of Ceremony. Maybe its lyrics and the pictures on the box correspond somehow.
I think you're onto something, son.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Alright, so here we go. Each dial has 6 pictures, and there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Funky puzzle box. Funky puzzle box? Here comes justice.
So, all right. I think it's offer your prayers up to the Holy Mother. So it's this one. And Holy Mother bestows all.
I think.
No, hang on.
It won't open.
Maybe the pictures aren't in the right order. The case should open if the pictures are arranged properly. But
I know. You should carefully consider which part of the song corresponds to which picture. Also, I guess I could zoom in and out with the right stick 3 to help me see the pictures a little bit better. Not that I need to or anything. It looks at the amazing lighting in this cave.
Okay. So, okay.
You want to try and... Oh.
Okay, so there's the tiger and dragon. Offer your prayers up to the Holy Mother. Oh. Okay.
I think...
Okay, give me a second here. Let me look at the research notes. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us in all her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power known.
So here's what I'm thinking.
That's probably picture number 4.
Yeah, actually,
No.
turn left one time. Or what? See, try turning as if the corner is gonna face you.
The corner. Oh, wait, oh.
Like turn slightly left. All right, see that? See how that works?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so go up to the
oh,
top.
Yeah, okay. So when the tiger and dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection.
That's got to be the first picture.
Oh, when the butterfly embraces the matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed.
Yeah. And now, offer thy prayers as fervent as fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother be restored. And then,
Okay, when dragon and tiger battle, the favor of the orb is bestowed. When the butterfly embraces the matama,
the favor of the orb is bestowed.
Okay, the favor. Okay. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer your prayers as fervent as fire, descending upon us in all our glory, the founder bestows the greatest power known.
Right there.
Okay.
See what story mode says. It won't open.
Maybe the pictures aren't in the right order. The case should open if the pictures are arranged properly. But
I know. I should carefully consider which part of the song corresponds to which picture. Also, I guess I can zoom in and out with R3 to help me see the pictures a little bit better. Not that I need to or anything that takes the amazing lighting in this cave.
Alright. Okay, what does story mode tell us? I was fucking right.
What? It opened! So this is the Founder's Orb!
we did it, son. The orb is finally ours.
Listen to that music, folks! Founder's Orb updated in the court record.
Khura'in's national treasure. The doctor hid it in the ruins before his untimely
Let's
death.
get a listen to this music real quick. Is it just me, or does that remind me of a recurring battle theme from Final Fantasy or something?
Yeah, it does.
At last, the Founder's Orb is ours, and it's all thanks to you, son. Well done. Then again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy.
It's no big deal.
Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning led us here, and I'd say that's truly impressive.
I don't know about that.
All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today, and I couldn't be prouder.
Will you cut it out already? Will you turn into a sun-ripened tomato?
With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Khura'in regime.
So, how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not going to try to become a spirit medium, are you?
Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that.
So then, are you going to use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Khura'in? Like demanding she abolishes the Defense Culpability Act?
Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the Kingdom of Khura'in. After all, as a sacred relic of Khura'inism, that is where it belongs.
Really? That's all you wanted to do?
The fuck is going on here? There's something we're missing.
Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it and why.
I'm not sure I follow. Alright, let's talk to him. The orb's significance.
The official story is that the orb was stolen from the temple treasure room.
Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They also said your group was behind the theft.
That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you think really stole the orb?
I really haven't a clue.
Well, I think it was one of the royals.
Really? Someone from the royal family?
Yeah, and I've got a pretty good idea which one it was.
He knows who it is? Care to share your hunch?
All I'll say at this point is this. Security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasure room. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss.
But why would a member of the royal family do that?
That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, a Khura'inese royal stealing a national treasure of such religious significance, and then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons?
Sounds like a conspiracy or something.
I agree. And if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public, it would be seen as an utter sacrilege to those who truly revere the Holy Mother.
So if this were to go public, support for the Khura'in regime would weaken.
But that's not all. This is just a hunch. But I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the Kingdom of Khura'in to its very core. And I'm gonna find out what.
He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Dirk, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Khura'in?
There's that, but I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta.
What do you mean?
This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed.
What indeed?
What the hell? As if we weren't on enough of an emotional roller coaster.
Nayuta, I never thought that our reunion would take place in a courtroom.
Oh, so you've run into each other already.
Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff. But now, he tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind and to let it go and move on.
Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garon's influence. He wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vow to bring the Garon regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do. But that was also 5 years ago. He'd been the shining star of the Defiant Dragons and our greatest hope.
Wait, Nayuta was a dragon?
He was. But these days he's more like Garon's lapdog.
Talk about a complete about-face. Why would he do that?
Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair.
I see.
The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering, and he is suffering in silence.
Nayuta is suffering?
Yes, he knows the rightful state of Khura'in's legal system, but something forces him to bend to Garon's will, and it's tearing him apart.
But it's been 5 years. Do you really think he even still wants to reform the legal system?
As long as he carries what I taught him in his heart, I do.
Dirk's teachings. A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us.
That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will.
That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dirk and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common.
That's why I've held on to this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Khura'in. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory, and this badge here is a testament to that belief.
I wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us.
He does. That much I'm sure of.
A dragon never yields.
I know that belief is etched deep in his heart. I'd bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood.
This unshakable faith and confidence. It's what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids, Nayuta used to say with great pride, I have the blood of the dragon within me.
Yes, and that's why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garon regime.
So that's your other reason for starting a revolution.
Yes, I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for?
I wouldn't know.
Now that we have the orb, on to the next problem. getting out of here.
Well, we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure.
Yeah, no way, dude.
That hole we fell through is way too high to climb back up to.
Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the ocean.
Wait a second. You're not suggesting we swim our way out of here?
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
We have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there.
Not a problem.
How is that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's really a passage to the ocean?
Well, one of us has to try, and I'm the better swimmer. Time's a wasted. I'll be back before you know it, son.
Oh boy.
Dirk! He's gone. I sure hope he knows what he's doing.
Oh jeez. To be alone in that friggin' cave.
May 16th. May 16th, Mount Mitama. Khura'in's ruins. It's been 20 minutes. I hope he's okay. Uh-oh. What's going on? Uh-oh. Water level's rising. Uh-oh. The water! It's rising! Fast! Ah!
Well, you might be able to swim out of that hole now.
Need air. I don't know how to swim. If I don't grab onto something that floats. This is bad. I better think of something quick. Get that. I've got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat.
Alright,
Go forward, I guess.
grab that.
Hey, maybe I could use this like an oxygen tank. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to stay calm. I need to stay calm and be more rational about this. This is not good. The water's almost up to the top of the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. Go up there. Yeah, it's no use. The hole's still too high up. I'll have to find another way. And quick, before I drown.
Yeah, let's just keep looking.
Puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. Must have been designed to stay put, even at the high tide. Wait, that's it! Dr. Buff must have gotten in here from some oceanside. Dr. Buff must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps. I drowned before I made it out. Uh-oh. The water won't stop rising. Ah! I'm getting swept away. Ah! Please, stop! That hole.
Get out!
The water's just high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm safe. All I have to do is go back the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back up, over that wall of rock. Here goes.
Oh no, it's blocked.
Huh? The hole. It's full of rubble. The tunnel collapsing above must have filled it in after we fell through it. Yeah. This can't be happening. No, I can't give up now. I refuse to die here. The water! I can't! I can't breathe!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Is this the end? Dirk, I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like to drown. I would have eaten that sushi if I known it would be my last meal. I feel like I've been through this before. Now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountains. Nayud and I were playing by the riverside, and we got swept up in the rapids.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Run it back.
I thought we were goners, but then...
Nayuda! Apollo! Hold on! I'm coming! That's what happened. Childhood memory. That was a close one. Thought I'd lost you two.
I'm sorry, Dirk!
All right, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry?
Thank you, Father. You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why?
What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuda, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand?
Ugh.
Man.
Listen to this music, man.
Hey, Dirk, this isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back to America someday, right?
Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here. Promise.
Okay, you promised.
Oh, dear.
Dirk, I waited and waited for the day you'd come and take me home. But you never came. That's why I tried to forget about you and my life back in Khura'in. Dirk, why? Why didn't you?
Oh, Apollo! Apollo, can you hear me?
Dirk?
Still can't swim, eh?
You came back? But why?
I said I'd come for you, didn't I?
Yeah, but you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to...
Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue.
What? Whoa! We're being pulled under. What's going on? Why is this happening?
May 16th.
Wherever. Where?
You finally came to, son. Get your fill of seawater? Good thing your name's not Neptune, huh?
Dirk! You're telling me? Check it out. Snot's coming out of his nose.
What a miraculous escape! Not even some of the escape artist greats could pull that off.
What on earth happened?
Sorry it took me so long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near this undersea cavern. He tied a rope to me, and I came and grabbed you. Then he yanked me back.
Oh, so that's what pulled us under with such force.
Don't forget about me. I assisted in your escape back too, Polly.
I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons. But an undersea cavern, now that was a first.
Dirk, he risked his life for me. Dirk, I'm only alive because of you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
just did what any father would do for his son.
He saved my life yet again.
He hungry.
I guess seawater doesn't make for much of a meal.
It's because Polly didn't have any sushi.
Oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning.
Oh, that's right. Hey, AJ. Dirk had me buy this for you. Whew.
Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around?
Yeah, thanks. Oh, wow, this is delicious.
Glad you approve. I'd better get some before you eat them all.
Just like old times. Dirk used to slice up the fish he caught, and we'd all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish.
Hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ. Here you go. Whoa, so that's what it looks like.
You found the legendary treasure. Nice work, Polly.
Thanks. Guess you could say mission accomplished.
Oh boy.
Yeesh.
With the orb, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast till dawn.
Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party.
After all that, I just want to go to bed. Sure wish Naruto was here. Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these together again. The revolution. If it can bring back those happy days, you can sign me up for...
Sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal.
Right, left, halt! Oh, this bastard.
This idiot.
Ah, it's him again.
Well done. Then again, I always knew he could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm so impressed you both made it out of there alive.
Wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit?
Sounds bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction.
So, it was you.
Oh, he's gonna explode.
You no good son of a...
Don't look at me like that. The crystal of eating fate is mine. Now hand it over.
Over my dead body.
Detective, help!
Yeah, I know.
Emma? What's going on here?
He filed a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom.
That's him. The one with the long hair. Arrest him this instant. He's the thief that made off with the Artisan family's most precious heirloom.
Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning.
Down at the police station? I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Artisan seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges.
This is not good. If Dirk gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Khura'in to face execution.
Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal, or orb as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Oh boy.
Hold it! Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dirk in. He received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction.
Is that so? Can you prove it?
Of course. This should sufficiently prove that the orb now belongs to Dirk.
And there we get to the sticking point.
Take that! Take a look at this agreement.
What do we have here? Let's see. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Appears to be a perfectly legal agreement.
Not so fast. That's not the Founder's Orb. It's the Crystal of Amy Faye, which means their agreement is null and void.
This is going nowhere fast.
You could say that again.
Then it'll,
That's Phoenix talking.
then it'll just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo?
Mr. Wright!
Daddy!
What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Oh, yeah. Edmund mentioned she had seen him around.
What are you doing in Khura'in Village, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Athena has retained me as his lawyer.
Wait, you're his lawyer?
Oh, shit!
No. Talk to him. Legal advisor. Mr. Wright, why are you serving as Mr. Athena's lawyer?
Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff, and it seems he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen.
It's because those shifting surgeons were harassing poor Dr. Buff, so I knew I might need a lawyer if things went south. I figured with a celebrated lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong.
Is this what you came back from Khura'in for, Mr. Wright?
It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Plus, Mr. Athena is a very important client.
They know each other? I've never heard Mr. Wright mention his name before.
Wow, Phoenix Wright, the heel. Holy shit!
Who saw that? Who had that in their bingo card?
I sure as hell didn't. The Crystal of Amy Faye.
You probably didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I didn't.
Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Athena's family heirloom?
That's my client's assertion. He says it's the Crystal of Amy Faye. Apparently, it's the crystal she once used when channeling spirits.
Who's Amy Faye?
She brought Khura'inese channeling to Japan, and her descendants brought it here. Her true origins are still rather murky, but what's clear is she is the founder of the Khura'in channeling technique.
Oh, so she's like the one they call the founder in Khura'in, the Holy Mother.
Apollo, I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. I may not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handing the crystal over to you.
What? Are you saying?
I'm really sorry it's come to this, but...
Mr. Wright, I don't understand.
Let me spell it out then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, then I will be seeing you in court.
What? What the heck is going on here?
Apollo Justice is going up against his former mentor in court? What?
What's gotten into you, Daddy?
Nothing. This is strictly business.
Two lawyers from the same firm facing off? What are the odds? Luckily for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss.
How did it come to this?
Hey, Mr. Wright, please, don't do this!
Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it here, when it's now clear we're headed to court. That's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to.
I don't believe it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright at court?
Daddy, Apollo, no! We can't have our agency's talent competing against each other!
It's too late, Trucy. The die has been cast. We each have to fight for our client's best interests.
But...
So, what's it gonna be, Apollo? Are we gonna have to take this to trial?
I have to battle Mr. Wright in court? The legendary Phoenix Wright? No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in... Huh? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dirk to at least try. What should I do?
Battle Mr. Wright.
Uh-huh. There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client, even if it means facing off against you.
All right. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. The kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win.
You got it!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! First Daddy, now you? Polly, you're not seriously...
Sorry, Trusty, but I have to do this.
Apollo? Oh, Apollo. All right then. I'd better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court.
Daddy, no, wait!
A fine mess I've gotten you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in Khura'in now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix.
I'll be fine. After all, I've come a long way, too. Who knows? I could even end up winning. There's always a chance, right?
You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves what we found is indeed the Founder's orb, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed too. And whoever hurt Dr. Buff, maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe it was murder. Ooh. This is our chance to finally pull them out of the shadows.
The first step of your revolution, huh?
Yes, the revolution to restore Khura'in to its former glory and save Nayuta's soul.
Dirk, I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're gonna win this one. You'll see.
I know you can do it, son.
It doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Wright. I have to win this for Dirk. And for Nayuta. His salvation, along with all of Khura'in, depends on it.
To be continued.
Yep, we're gonna... Oh, man. Well, we're gonna cut it here.
Yes, absolutely.
I know we're 45 minutes late, but man, was it worth it.
Oh, 100%. So...
Well, we want to thank you guys so much for sticking around watching us this week. Who knows what we'll do? Maybe we won't stream until next Monday. Who knows? But
or next Wednesday. But until then, stay tuned and keep up to date on the Facebook page. So, I'm the Cannonball Alex Steele.
I'm the Package Andrew Steele.
We are the Steele Brothers,
and we are for real. Top guys out.
Ciao.
Adios, muchacho.